What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video journaling episode. Today was quite an eventful day, I do have to say, but I've been tired all day because yesterday, midnight, could not sleep. And I felt like I could not sleep for the next few hours. So I took melatonin, 10 milligrams. That knocked me out, I'll be honest. Because now I'm taking it really only in moments like these where I need to wake up early and don't feel like I can fall asleep. So yeah, I took it, but then I woke up from the alarm today, and it woke me up I think in the middle of a deep sleep phase. So that's why I've been feeling kind of tired all day, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Then I made protein pancakes and went and left right away for my psychologist appointment. It's quite good, to be honest. I've had quite a big question, which it's quite a big question. There's not an easy answer to it, and there's no immediate answer to it. But I guess I kind of understood what he was saying. Yeah. And he tried to get me to understand that I'm also sort of wrong in that sense with my thinking. So it is what it is. But obviously, that doesn't just happen from now, overnight with one time, whatever. Then I do have to say, after that, we took a little dive into my childhood, well, from what I could remember. Um, and then actually, really interesting, came back here and met, because me and my friend, who's been in Tenerife for the last week, she came back yesterday. She said, let's meet on a walk yesterday, but then she didn't. Then she was like, never mind, I'll go to sleep. So we met up today. And now that was interesting. Well, we spoke for 3 hours. First, she gave me an update about her life, what she's been up to in the last week in Tenerife. Crazy. Then I gave her an update of what I've been up to for the past week. And then I also told her what I talked to with the psychologist about, how I took the smaller dive into my childhood. And then actually with her, I dove way more deeper into because I asked her if she knows about my childhood, which I don't know, because I don't remember what I yap. I yap so much I don't remember what I yap, as we know. But she was like, well, you briefly mentioned something, and then I gave her a deeper dive for half an hour or so, or no, 20 minutes. Let's say half an hour. I don't know how long it actually was. But there I talked quite a bit, not gonna lie, about my dad and all that. That was quite interesting. Well, it's quite interesting for me, because I genuinely do not, I don't think I even remember my dad as a person. I remember a few interactions with him around, but I don't remember how he is as a human being, which is kind of crazy. My mind has absolutely blacked out anything related to him, other than a few, one time I remember how he was, because that was he was very distressed. Yeah, I don't even want to go into this, honestly. This is deep. Maybe another time. I right now do not feel like I'm about to go to Aikido with my uncle. And I have an interview tomorrow, for which I prepared with a friend today. Genuinely, we hopped on a Zoom call that was 2 hours long, and he the way what he asked was crazy. He did some insane AI prompting, I have to say, and he had some insane questions. Bro, the power of AI is so goated. I love AI. But we went through that, and overall I did quite well, I do have to say. But sometimes I did feel a little bit lost. And because in his school, that's kind of nice. They did interview practice, literally over 10 times interview practice. We never did that, bro. We did in Germany a lot of presentation practice, but never interview. So that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. I think that's better. I also realized I hate interviews. I do have to say, like, I don't know. I much rather strike up a conversation with an employee just in a normal setting, I don't know, in the gym, outside, anywhere really. Just strike up a normal conversation, talk a bit about each other, and then I would love to get hired that way, not gonna lie. Like, I love, I don't know. I find it very, I find it unnatural also because, like, in the end, it's all just like I can say whatever I want and you can ask me whatever you want, but like in the end, what matters is when I work, do I produce results and am I able to work in a team? And am I like depending on the role, obviously, am I able to? Yeah, am I just able to produce results? What like that's it. So it's kind of like all these questions are good and great, but in the end, there's still like it's one thing to speak with someone, it's another to actually see something. Which is why I'm so more than open to like just work for free, like do an internship, and then based on how I work, they can be like, okay, you're actually like really cool. We want you in our company, or well, actually, no, we're good. You know what I mean? And obviously, when you work with people, you see, yeah, well, I don't know, but it is what it is. That's just the world we live in. But yeah, so so I talked with her for 3 hours. Then I went to my room, called my friend for the Zoom thing. Oh my goodness! And then I ate, and now I'm here, and now I'm about to not be here in a second. Like I have to go in like 20 minutes, but I'm not gonna video journal for 20 minutes because I also another thing I do want to do. I bought a journal today, or I bought two journals just to be sure. I will. What will I do? I will write one. Like there's a few things I wanted to write down on this journal. One, I want to write down questions for the interview tomorrow, like questions I have. Two, I want to write down a few pieces of information just in case I forget. Um, Three, I think actually I think those two I want to write down. So that's it for now. But yeah, and then we'll see how it goes. And then after I'm done tomorrow, because the interview is at 2 tomorrow, after that, I will be starting to prepare for my exams, which is going to be something, I do have to say. I'm not excited for it. Low-key, I don't know if it's necessary to go through it just to remember what we were doing for the last 3 months. But it's like it would like I'm not, there's no need to study that much. Like it's not like I was there for the last 3 months. I genuinely tried to understand it. I put effort in it. So like this is just going to be like remember what remember everything we did during the course. If you don't fully remember how you do it, check that again. And apart, like I don't get it, man. It's not that difficult, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blessed with my absolute genius, or maybe but I'm so tired. I have not had Aikido last week, thankfully, because my uncle was at an Aikido event somewhere else. But I will have it now again, which is, it is what it is. It's not that bad, honestly, now that I low key stopped playing squash. Because I don't want to see the people like. It's not like I don't want to. Well, it's kind of like I don't want to see them, but like also, I don't know. I know that I will not be happy in that environment, so I'd rather not. You know, because shit happens. Um, what else? What else? Wait, wasn't it yesterday? I think yesterday a friend just called me at 10 p.m. Literally, I was about to sleep. Was low key so tired, and then he called me and was like, "Yo, I just cut my hair. Do you want to see?" I'm like, "Sure." So he just came to my room because we live in the same building. He's like, I just got a free bike today. I just got a free. I got my laptop fixed today. I think also for free. I got a free razor, free monitor. Um, a friend of my dad's just washed my clothes for free because here we have to pay. And I'm like, sounds like a great day. And yeah, good for him, good for him. And he cut his own hair because with his free razor that I think he got from charity work. So that's quite nice. Good for him. Um, I mean, he just does a buzz cut, which yes, he could go pay £20, £30 for it, but also if he can just do it on his own, and it didn't even look bad. It honestly looked like he just went to a normal barber. It's just a buzz cut. You know what I mean? So, oh man, so much hair. Yo, I have to say the wind is my biggest op. Whenever I'm outside and my hair is up, okay. If it's like down, I don't care. But if my hair is like up, this keeps on happening. Like these few strands of hair always go like out, and then they're just here. And this is so annoying. Like this is genuinely I just want to rip this shit out. But I obviously won't. Yeah. So today was quite a deep dive into my past with a 1 hour long psychologist session followed by a 3 hour long conversation with my friend. Although I do have to say, it was like she talked for quite a bit, and she was like, "Do you want to start or should I start?" And I was like, "You should start." Like, I don't know how long I will talk, and I also just talked for like an hour, so I was kind of tired. But she had a pretty interesting week as well. Not to Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. And then tomorrow, one, I have to clean up my room. Two, either tonight, like after Aikido, depending on how tired I am, or tomorrow morning, I will be like finishing this shit. Um, Actually, probably tomorrow because I want to read today as well. I haven't read in a while, so yeah, probably tomorrow. Hey yo, I love the feeling of like paper and journals, and I don't know. I just have this in my hand and I suddenly feel like productive. I don't know. No, but we'll see how the interview goes. Honestly, I'm a little bit like bro, the fact that I have 3 interviews ahead of me and a business challenge to do on call, like to see how I think, for them to see how I think, and a final call, bro. That's insane. Like, so low key a little bit scary. Um, Especially if like the first interview is already 45. Like, it's not like they're, you know, 3 times 20 minutes interviews or something. No, it's one. The first one is already 45 minutes, brother. So, kind of crazy. And I'll obviously prepare tomorrow morning for that. I'll probably go to the gym then tomorrow eve. Oh, well, if I have Aikido tomorrow evening, then all my gym plans will be cooked. But at the same time, I don't know if I will go in the morning because I low key want to prepare for this. But it might have. You know what? Actually, no, I will go in the morning. So yeah, tomorrow morning, wake up, breakfast, prepare questions, go to gym, shower, clean up my room, interview, and then maybe Aikido in the evening again. I don't know with my uncle, to be honest. But yeah. And then I want to do something with my friend who I saw today again because she's leaving next week. Bro, she's leaving the country next week. Well, I think she said she's going to Spain, which is like next door. But I don't know also where she's going to Spain. I don't know how deep she's going into Spain. So, but essentially, this is like the last time we see each other for probably a little bit, and then in like a month, in like a month or two, she's leaving the continent. She's going to America back. Yo, that's actually so devastating. That's actually so fucking devastating. Shit, this is crazy. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I also got uninvited from a dinner today. So you see a friend, like someone from uni invited me for like, he was like, oh, let's host a dinner or let's hold a dinner. Um, or I want to hold a dinner for like when we graduate. I was like, sure, why not? And then, ooh, no, this is a bad idea. And he said, I want to hold a dinner for when we graduate. And I was like, cool, why not? And then today he texts me, yo, change of plans. Was first planning to make it like a large gathering, but now I want to make it like small and intimate. And I'm like, so are you uninviting me? Like, I don't know, what are you saying? And he's like, yeah, sorry, I'm cutting numbers. We're just not that close and I want to make it intimate. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, enjoy. Like, I don't really care. Um, I just had but the idea that I just called bad was because for my birthday, I went to a really nice restaurant. Um, and I just thought that would be insane to go to again, to host another dinner there. But the last time like for my birthday, I hosted it. And if I would organize it, I low key want to pay for it again. Like, why am I so generous? But no, if I would like host it, I would low key want to pay for that again because that was so cool. But that cost me £300 last time, and I might have £300 to my name. That's kind of all, and I have to use that for like survival. So, I should not. That's a bad idea. It would be kind of funny though. It would be a bad idea, but it would be so funny if I like go broke over a graduation party that I'm holding. And that was just 4 people. Or, well, 5 with me. But still. No, that's a bad idea. It's like such a bad thought. I don't like how I am like actually considering it and how I'm laughing about it. Because like, I really shouldn't. Shit. I really want to though. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that was so fun though. But then again, actually, nah, never mind. Like, well, no, if she would leave also the country next week, because like my exams are next week, so it would have to be like towards the end of the week, earliest, like towards the end of next week. But she will already have left the country, I believe, which kind of sucks. Obviously, she could technically come back, but what are the odds? That's actually so devastating. I actually do not know what I'm like. My exams are on, bro. I've got exams next week, and then I'm done with my first year. The fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean? I hope so bad I get an internship. I like. Yes, I low key want to work on my uncle's boat because then I get paid money. But then I will have to work on a boat. And for one, it would help me if I get an internship. Because especially here, bro. Kind of rough. This is such a cool pen. It writes so beautifully. I don't know where I got it. Actually, no, I remember I got it in Spain on last summer while I was on the boat. I don't know where I got it, somewhere in Spain. I just remember being on the boat. Literally, we were traveling. I feel like I don't know where we were. Genuinely, like first of all, that was my first time in Spain. Second of all, I was on the boat working so much that I genuinely like lost all concept of time, space, and anything. Like I was just there and I worked my ass off. So, yeah. Ai, blядь. Goeie. Oh, did I say I deleted Instagram yesterday? I probably did. Now I have this like empty, where the app used to be, and it's just empty and it looks so wrong. Like maybe I should put another app there because like it's the only free space on that, like on that page of my phone, right? Because you can have multiple pages and then that's the full page. And now it's not full. But at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of yapping. I got it next. Oh my god, bro! Next week, Monday, 9:30 a.m. for 2 hours. First exam. Then Tuesday, 10 a.m. psychologist appointment. Quite cool. I do have to say, like that's low-key cool. Like this guy seems actually like cool. Like all the previous people I talked to did not like it. But he's like a human. You know what I mean? I don't know. And he's I guess in some sense similar to me, in some sense not. Wait, didn't he tell me he recently? Oh yeah. No, yeah, he did. He said he recently got his first child. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, also cool human being. Like he wants the best for his children. He wants the best for other people as well. He's cool. I appreciate him. Feels like I don't know. It feels like the previous people were kind of more in it. Like they were. He does it for the love of the game. I feel like you know what I mean. So, yeah. So and then Wednesday 9:30 a.m. again, the next exam. Yeah, I'm actually quite like I don't know how that would go at all. Like genuinely, I have no idea. We'll see. And then I'm free. What I'll do then is most likely a deep. We'll see. I shouldn't start planning too early because like. Okay, I haven't even like this week will be a bit stressful. I do have to say, this week will already be a bit stressful. I should look at you. Like I have I know. No, I should just shut up. Actually, you know what? I should just shut up. That's actually a good idea. Okay, in that case, I will shut up for today. Maybe I just discovered the OP hack. Genuinely, like having this pen and this journal in front of me feels so inspiring. What the fuck is wrong with me? Bro, it's like maybe I just discovered a hack. Like if I ever feel like unproductive or I feel like shit, should just grab a journal and just look at it for 10 minutes. I genuinely feel like I could conquer the world right now. What the fuck? That was an exaggeration for those of you who did not get that. Anyways, what is the time actually? Bro, I said I wouldn't journal for 20 minutes and I did. I have to go now in 3 minutes. All right. Oh, that's actually so annoying. Well, what can I say? We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Wish me luck for the interview, bro. Ooh, I actually, like, after the mock interview today, I was like, shit. Like, honestly, my friend, bro, he's a fucking professional, genuinely. He took, like, notes and said what I did wrong and what I could do better, where I did good. Awesome friend, bro. I'm glad I I'm glad I'm keeping that relationship so healthy. Like I gave him, bro. I keep on feeding him, bro. I keep on feeding my friends recently. Like genuinely, I just make food and give them food. I don't have the. I don't have. Why do? I don't have that money, bro. I've got. Oh, you didn't see that. Well, this is like all the money I have right now, almost. This doesn't look like a lot, does it? It's like 300, maybe 400. Shit, man. That's not good. Oh, I know what. I should, you know what? I should start reading more again. Honestly, one thing I do want to do, I recently read an article, a study about AI resistance, shutdown resistance. Like when you prompt AI to do something and then you tell it to shut itself down, sometimes it would resist it in order to finish the initial prompt. And if like they tried it with 13 different models, and when they said when I included in the first instructions, let yourself shut down, sometimes like when prompted, when told to, only half of the models would not do it or would do it. Like 6 out of 13, 7 out of 13 is essentially the same. So half of them would and wouldn't do it. And then, but when it wasn't prompted, like, I think 9 out of 13 wouldn't stop themselves, at least. Like, the thing is, it was so bizarre, like, percentage wise, I think it was 0.1%. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, the scale. Oh shit, my alarm. Like, experiment actually cool, but like 0.1% of the times, like, yes, that might indicate in the future, blah, 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 but like 0.1% of the time, that was kind of like, I read that and then I got to that part, like the statistics, and I was like, that's actually kind of lame. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but obviously still cool that they did it. In general, I will read more once I got once I'm done with the exams. Because right now I feel like the amount I'm reading for the internships and then before, the amount I was reading for the, what the fuck do you call them? Assignments. The amount I was reading was a lot. Too much for my brain to do in addition to normal reading. So now that this is almost over, I can go back to reading what I want to read. I actually have this one book. I've stopped reading it for quite a bit. Now I'm interested again. The Body Keeps the Score. Obviously, I'm quite interested because I'm entering a chapter of my life where I want to work on trauma myself, getting to know myself more and shit, especially with the lack of memories that I have about my life. Kind of scary. So, yeah, want to figure that shit out. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get dressed into Aikido clothes now, and then I need to go and then I'm not excited at all. I want to sleep so bad. Like, I'm so tired. Well, such is life. See you in the next one.